Hello, my cosmic peeps, to our cosmic duckling soul family.
It's time again. Spirit is calling.
Are you ready for what Spirit has in store for us today?
Let's go!
Spirit wants me to ask you to set your intention to connect to the cards with your open heart, your intuition, and your beautiful inner light. Now put your attention fully to the brightness of your unique light, doesn't matter which color it has, and bring your wonderful light right into your open heart, so that you are able to stay receptive for whatever Spirit has in store for us and receive the sensation of unconditional love. Remember that it is totally okay if some of you do not feel the energies of the cards and if maybe some information do not resonate with you. You can put that aside. Maybe this time it is meant for the other souls. At least we are all individuals with an individual set of energies coming from all kinds of sources, but all of them connected. And if you feel any resonation, then maybe your spirits are calling you to take action. Only you can feel and reflect what your resonation could mean in a more detailed sense, helping you hopefully to navigate through anything. Hello, my peeps.
Hello.
Today we begin
With music.
with a little bit of harmonic sounds.
I hope they were harmonic to you. We have just improvised.
We just improvised. So hello, my peeps.
Hello.
Jazz and I, we're here again.
Yep.
Because, as you know, Spirit was calling.
Spirit was calling.
And my intention was very strong today. So, let's get started.
Yep.
Directly.
Yep.
So, what do we have?
And we should also say welcome to our chatty oracle of today.
Right, welcome. Welcome, my peeps. Did I not welcome my peeps?
We said welcome, but I think we didn't say what we're actually doing here.
Oh, okay.
We have the chatty oracle of today.
For a moment I thought, what's going on? Did I forget something?
Yeah, we first started to welcome all of the peeps with music. And I think this is the most beautiful welcome you can give.
Okay, let's get started. My peeps, as you know, as always, I started with the starseed cards.
Yep.
And I needed a bit time for shuffling.
Yeah.
And then we have 3 cards. We have 3 starseed cards.
Yeah.
They jumped.
Yeah. But before that happened, something else happened, didn't it? Like you shuffled, and then suddenly the cards fell out of the deck.
Right.
But then you felt the sensation of, no, I should put them back again.
I felt the spirit saying that was a little bit of my fault.
It's just an accident.
You have to shuffle. You have to shuffle.
Yeah.
Put them back and shuffle.
Yeah.
And so I shuffled, and it's no wonder that you're freaking out again. So they fit perfectly to each other. and they fit also to the intentions and to the feelings which I feel today. So it is your part to start, to read out the cards.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing is that we have some repeating visitors.
Right.
Because the first and the second card we already had in one of our last readings.
Right.
And the first card is called.
Right.
And it says, soul gifts and training, it's time to step up.
Yeah, and I would say when this card, in the moment where this card appeared, I immediately thought, okay, it's really time now. Because as you said before, this card came up earlier in one of the earlier readings, and now this card is on, I don't know which place it was the first, was the second, I don't remember that,
which position it was.
but now it's the first position.
Yeah.
So I would say you did your training, and you are now able, maybe you don't know it, maybe you don't really aware or don't really trust yourself that much, but the card is saying you are ready. It's now time.
Yeah.
It's time to continue. It's time to step up. It's time because you did the things you need to do. You did the things you felt you have to do, and you did a lot of work.
Yeah.
And you draw your own canvas, your own picture. You go through that door. For me personally, the woman which is standing there in front of the door and looks in that direction, the feeling for me is now that she's gone through that door. You are, you went that way.
Yeah.
Because you went that way, and you went that way, and you shouldn't go back.
So your feeling is that the scenery we see on this card is something that already happened.
Right.
So we had that situation of standing in front of an open door, and took the risk to go through it, and now, the door is behind us now.
Right.
And now it's time to go further.
Go further. I said that because of the second card. And the second card is...
It is the Whale and Orca Elders card, and we did have
such a
that
beautiful card.
Yes, it's really beautiful, and this is also a repeating visitor, which is beautiful. And the card says, "Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep."
Right. The first card is saying it's time now, and the second card is calling you to share your wisdom, to share what you have done until now, to share what you have. What you maybe hide until now, but you don't have to hide it anymore. You just have to, it's time to trust yourself. It's time to trust to yourself, to your gifts, to your knowledge, to your wisdom, to all the stuff you did. Because it's the right thing, that what you did was right. It is your path. You have found the right path, and now it's time to sing your song, as the whales are calling you, to share everything.
Yeah. So for me, when you say all of that, and when I look at these cards, for me it feels like at the first position we have a lot of interior work, like a lot of things which happen in ourselves, with ourselves, without including the opinions of others. It's only the what am I here for, what is my purpose, what do I like, what do I not like, really reflecting and go into inner work. And now with the whale and orca elders, we have the external work now. So we understood ourselves now through that work, but now it's time to use that, to use all of that things we found in ourselves.
Yeah, right.
To express it and to even maybe inspire others with that.
Yeah, and yet that you're guided with guidance, with your spirit animals, with your spiritual ancestors, with your, I don't know, everything can be possible with guidance from angels. You are guided, because the orcas and the whales are not alone. And when you're going to spread your knowledge, it is of course in a community. There are so many others. Why should you spread something when there is no one? So you're ready to spread.
Yeah, maybe it could also be a sign to, after the long time of self-work which we had through the cult card, maybe it's a sign to now find a soul family.
Right.
Maybe you were for a very long time period more alone, or you isolated yourself because maybe of bad experiences, or it doesn't matter which reasons could be behind that, but maybe you were alone no matter for what reason. And now, after your self-work, it's time to find yourself a soul family, somewhere where you belong.
The first card is also saying that you have to do that you had to do so much inner work. So maybe this is the case why you were behind the scenes. Why you maybe were at home so much and nobody saw you really. But this was a time which you needed. And but this time is over. This time is over, and the whales are, as I said before, they're literally calling you to take action now. It's time now. We are here for you. We will sing the songs together. We will sing those songs together, our soul songs, and we will help you, we will guide you to spread it with love, with the community, with the love of the community. But don't go backwards. Now it's time to go to spread everything, to go further.
What I like to add here is, I think you agree with me when I say that let's call it the alone time we had previously is nothing bad.
No.
Because being alone and being isolated, that always sounds a bit negative.
Yeah, right.
But
it's not.
But it's not our goal to say that this was a negative time, that this was something bad. It really isn't, because you already said it, you needed that time. It was good that you took your time with yourself. So, because maybe, not maybe, often it's the case that when you're surrounded by so many people, by so many societies, you're always in groups of people, then mostly that's a good thing. You're socializing, that's good stuff. But when you didn't have the opportunity to, before that, to find yourself, to understand yourself even, then you feel even more alone when you separate from that group of people, and when you're coming back home, and then you feel even more isolated.
Yeah, right.
Despite of that you normally have that group of people. I don't know if I can explain that good enough, but when you every day have the group of people of yours and you come back home, then you feel even more isolated because you couldn't understand yourself.
I think the peeps will understand.
Okay. That's good. I'm struggling a bit to explain it properly, but I think this is really a problem. So it's even better that you took your time for yourself, because now, as you know who you are, as you know what your purposes are, then you will feel less isolated when you go into groups of people and then just decide to separate again, to come back into your safe zone.
Yeah, even in those days, in the time we live in, it is especially a great need to take a step back, or to take more steps back in order to slow down.
Yeah.
And in order to find really yourself, because there are so many energies. And you have to separate yourself sometimes to figure out what is my energy and what is the energies of the outer world, which influenced me maybe until a specific point. So when you do inner work, you can separate for yourself which is my energy, which is my aura, which are my energies, and so you can understand yourself better. So you need sometimes to slow down yourself at home or wherever you are, on an island maybe, it doesn't matter, but you have to, sometimes it is really a great need, especially in those times, to hold yourself back, to slow down, to come to yourself, really to come to yourself, and you need the time you need.
Fuel up your batteries.
Right, you need the time you need. Yeah. Don't stress yourself. Don't let yourself stressed, and just stay by yourself. Feel into yourself. As I always say, look what feels right for you, to you, and everything what does not resonate with you. You will understand that, you will feel that, and you will be able, hopefully, to say, no, that's not my energy now. I let them, this is your energy, and this is my energy. This is your dance area, this is my dance area.
Yeah. Yeah, and when you did that work, which is being described in the cold card, then now you are maybe already in the middle of that whale and orca elders message.
Yeah.
Of trying to find yourself a group of people where you can share your own voice, which you have built up now in that alone time. And I like to pick up something you said before, because you said, let's sing that song together. I think this is a very beautiful metaphor to say, because yes, of course, whales are always singing, and through that cold card we experience ourselves, and we now know what is our personal song, and we can combine that, and now this gets, I think, a bit more of an orchestra feeling now. But the beautiful thing is that when everyone has its own song and you find your soul family, then the sounds which come up are very familiar, and when you put them all together, then this is the most beautiful cinematic soundtrack you could ever create. And when you achieve to do that, then this is amazing to have.
It is overwhelming, but in a positive way.
In a really, really positive way. And when you found your people who speak the same language, who sing very similar songs with yours, I mean, it would never be the same song. These will never be the same notes as you have, but they can fit. They can fit
like an orchestra, as you said.
Yeah, like an orchestra. Or if you're not a music type of people, then you could say puzzle pieces which fit. Right. Like every puzzle piece is an individual, but when you put them together, it gets a picture. And this is also like with an orchestra, when you have different music instruments, they're all different. They all play individual notes, but when they come together, they play, as I said, the most beautiful cinematic soundtrack ever. And I think this is your work now, to build your orchestra. And you can. It is possible that you are going to be adored for that, because of your knowledge. Maybe you are so wise at that point that you can really help others. You can help your soul family members. You can help the communities. You can help everyone, maybe. And this is really a great thing. Yeah, keyword helping. This could also mean, like, the metaphor of orchestral puzzle pieces. These are really metaphors. You need to see what this means for you.
Right.
And when you say helping, this could also be like people who have a social vein coming together, and they could probably build up an organization which helps let's say, poor people.
Yeah, right.
Or ill people.
Right.
Yeah.
Or animals.
Or even animals.
Or environment.
Yeah, this could be a real welfare thing.
Yeah.
To help each other. This is the greatest thing you could do on this planet.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Maybe this is about that. Mm-hmm. Maybe there's someone out there who listens now and who thinks, yeah, I understand myself now, and yeah, I have that social way and I discovered it, and yeah, I like to help people or animals, and this is what I want to do. And I even met someone who has the same energy like me, and we have had the idea to work together and to build an even larger group. Maybe this is exactly the thing.
Yeah. You're maybe able to influence so many people. And as the first card says, it's time. Don't hesitate. There's nothing to be scared of. It's just time.
Yeah.
It's just time to be connected with your inner being, with your divine source, and you are guided. Yeah. You are guided. And the whale songs, they're so beautiful. And trust in yourself. I think this is also a message. Trust. You have to trust in yourself. You build up something. And now it's time to go further.
Yeah.
With that, what you have built.
Yeah, to leave the past behind you.
Yeah.
To not look back. Don't even get the idea to walk back. Really go forward. And this is the reason why these two cards really, I like to say that, go hand in hand with each other. This is a beautiful combination of cards.
Yeah, right.
And even a better sequence, as the cold card comes first and then the whale and orca elders. Yeah. Like the other direction wouldn't make that much sense now. This is perfect. This is what it should be, I think. Right.
But then we have the third card.
Yeah.
Which we have to look at it too.
It's an attention card.
While you are doing this work.
Yeah.
While you're spreading your knowledge, there's one point you have to care for. You can read it out.
Yeah, that's always my part.
Yeah.
It's the card Breath of the Cosmos, and it says, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. It's really and literally ringing the attention bell.
Yeah.
Ring, 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 ring.
Ring, ring, ring. Just a moment.
Oh, yeah, music instruments. Ring, 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 ring.
But it's just saying, while you're doing this work, while you're spreading your knowledge, your wisdom, and so on, just be careful.
Yeah.
The Spirit is saying, don't make the mistake to stay in the micro world of yourself while you're doing this. Because the whales are calling you to spread. You can every time you can hope for the support of the whales. Look at that. Focus on that. But the Spirit is really saying, don't make the mistake to stay in your microcosmos. To just think maybe, this is what I have done, this is what I will do next, but to stay in your own circle, to rumble in your own circle, because the first and the second card are really saying spread, go outwards. Now it's time for you to step out. And the card is saying, okay, you maybe sometimes look at the past and stuck there. Don't do that. Don't stuck there. But when you are spreading your knowledge, simultaneously be careful. Maybe with your surroundings. Because as we unfortunately know, often people come out of their holes when you are going to be someone special, and they say, I'm here. Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? And you have to be careful that they are not going to exploit you.
Yep.
So, and then the thing is, when they try to exploit you, maybe you tend then, because you will guide yourself, you will protect yourself, then it can be that the thoughts can came up that you think maybe, oh, I go to the past now. There there's a safe place. I know that place that's safe. I go backwards. But no.
No.
No, don't go backwards. Just keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes, your senses, your aura, your energy field open. Because when you're fully aware of your energy field and someone steps in which don't hold the same energy level, you will feel it immediately. And then you are able to say, no, that's not the energy which I am in now.
Yeah. Thanks to the cold card and the work you did with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because this is why the first card is so intense and so important.
So if you feel you haven't finished that inner work which comes through the cold card message, then don't hesitate don't rush yourself to go further to the second card.
Yeah.
Stay there in that work you have to do, which comes through the cold card, because if you rush yourself and go too fastly to the next step, then you lose yourself very fastly, and then you don't have the strength which you have described to differentiate between what is me, what are the others, how can I separate myself from that or protect myself from that, and you don't have that power to do that.
Right.
So this is the reason why the cold card is so important. And when you did that first task and that second task, and when you now understand what the alert message, the ringing the bell message from the third card is, then you will have the opportunity to be in yourself, but simultaneously also see what happens around you.
Right. The thing is, the whale and the orcas, when they sing, they have a frequency, and this frequency brings a vibration with it. And what I said before with the energy field, these are, you can say, also vibrations. You hopefully, when you, as I said before, when you're really aware, fully aware of your energies, then you can feel the vibrations of the others. So the whales and the orcas did nothing else. When they felt vibrations which do not fit with their community, they will not accept it.
Yeah.
So this is your work. You then hopefully will be mighty and strong enough, and with your fully consciousness to stay there and to say, no, that's not my vibration. I don't want that. I go my way, and you can go your way. It's okay. Yeah. But I go my way. It's not right. Your vibration doesn't fit with mine. It's okay. It's okay for you, and it's okay for me. But we have to separate here. Yeah. We don't need hate here, because this is the vibration of the others, but you know your vibration. And then you can say, also with love, don't hate. Peeps, please don't hate. Really don't. Please do those things not with hate. But when you say, in your fully consciousness, and then you will also hopefully be aware of that feeling of love, because you can separate with love and with conscience, and you are in yourself, you are with yourself, and then you can say, no, I don't want that. Yeah, that's really beautifully said, because in this society I have the feeling that mostly when we realize that the frequencies of the other people do not resonate with ours, then I think that's great when we can do that. That's the first step we need to do. Most people can't do that. But when they do that, they do the second part, and then there comes the mistake of separating with hate. Yeah.
because so many people think when the energies of the others or their opinions, their frequencies do not match with ours, then we have to say, oh, this is shit.
Yeah, right.
This isn't right.
Right, but it's not right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. They say what you think, what you say is wrong. What you spread is bad. What you do is shit. Sorry that I say it this way, but they have not the ability to see what the others do can also be great.
Yeah.
You do not have to agree with that. Just let them live their way.
Yeah.
And do your own stuff and love it.
Yeah.
But also love the fact that the others have also the ability to do their stuff which they love.
Yeah.
You don't have to
you maybe fit yourself, maybe the vibrations face to face or nearby are not fitting to each other at that moment, but maybe your energy fields are fitting on another way. But you don't know that.
Right.
You maybe say to someone, I don't like your energies, I don't like what you do, but you don't know because this person has maybe other abilities which
you don't see
yet and which helps the community to grow. You don't know that.
Yeah, and you're a part of that
maybe
community.
For you too, but you don't know that because we are all connected.
Yeah, and we are judging so fastly in this community. So please don't do the mistake of seeing the opinions from others as something bad just because you do not agree with that. And I think, and I realize now that this is the message from the Breath of the Cosmos card, because it literally says when you're too much in the I, me, myself, and I perspective, then you do not have the ability to see that what the others say could even inspire you, could even help you. And even if it's not inspiring or helping you, then just let them.
Yeah.
And this is also something that the Breath of the Cosmos card is saying, I think.
Yeah.
Don't think too much of yourself.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself on a pedestal. Don't be too much in your own thoughts and your own opinions. Literally in yourself. Also see and accept what the others do.
Because the one thing what you will do with that is to make your ego even bigger, even greater, even stronger. But this is not what we want in the spiritual world. Your ego, sometimes it is of course good that you have an ego, but often it is the case that the ego is hinder you from something. So you have to put your ego aside sometimes, especially when, for example, when you do exercises, meditation exercises or intentions, then it is also a need that you put your ego aside so that you can stay receptive for the messages. Otherwise, the ego can say, oh, no, I don't like that. No. But you can stay receptive for the energies.
That's right.
And this is also not only a spiritual thing, this is also a psychological sorry.
It's all right.
Psychic thing, which you can read also in the books of Faust, maybe. But I don't want to go deep into psychology today. I want to stay in spirituality, but for those ones who are interested in, there are so many books about Faust, which he is talking about the I perspective and so on, and you can read it out. But as I said before, I don't want to go too deep into the Faust.
Yeah, that's a topic for itself.
Right. Maybe we can do that on another special podcast, maybe, but not today.
Yeah.
So I shuffle.
Yeah, maybe you heard it already because she's shuffling again.
Yeah, because I shuffle the Astro cards because I wonder if which planet is maybe surfing.
So you already sense that there will be a planet coming out.
It's not so about the zodiac signs, it's more about the planet.
If now...
Or planets.
Yeah, if now there's a planet coming up, then I scream. That's crazy.
You just freaked out at the beginning.
Yeah.
I can imagine how you will freaking out when the planet will comes up.
Now let's see. I mean, even when there's a zodiac coming up, then there's also a planet behind it. So
of course,
let's see.
As always.
Let's see. Shuffle, shuffle. Let's play the shuffle song.
My peeps, I think I have it in just a moment.
And now there's the card. It is, what is it?
It is Capricorn.
Capricorn.
But wait, I have this feeling that I have to
shuffle another card.
I have to pick another card. Oh my goodness. And I have the Aquarius, and this is amazing. And I will right away tell you why.
Yeah.
Because I sense this. I sense the planets, and Capricorn and Aquarius are sharing the same ruler planet, which is Saturn.
Right. Aww.
Of course, Aquarius has the next ruler planet, which is Uranus, but here we have Saturn. We don't have one planet, and when you remember, as I said, when I said I sense a planet, and then I corrected myself to planets.
Yeah, right.
But now we have two zodiac signs which represented one planet. Or,
they both have a next ruler planet.
Yeah.
So we have, in sum, 3 planets because they share one.
No, we have 2.
We have 2.
We have 2 planets. We have Saturn. With both, and Aquarius has a next ruler planet, which is Uranus.
All right, okay.
But we have a strong connection to Saturn.
Yeah. Now, what does that mean now?
There's a lot going on because we have Earth, which is her. It's a female energy, and we have Aquarius, which is him. Which is a male energy, but they have something in common, and this is building up something. The air and the earth, they have a strong connection to build up something. So I sense, when I look at the first card, and I said the first card is you already went your path.
Yeah.
It is behind you. And now maybe you are not aware of that, but you are already building something up. You are in the middle of it with the help of Saturn.
That's great. And there's another thing that comes to my mind. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, no. Yeah. You have built a fundamental, a strong fundamental. Maybe you have also built the first floor, but you don't know it maybe.
Yeah, and you also don't know how many floors are about to come.
Right.
Maybe this will be a 60
but you
floor
are you are in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And also, and Earth will help you to ground, to stay stable, but the air, Aquarius is an air sign, will help you to be creative by that. You build a fundamental, which is why Capricorn came up.
Yeah.
It's fundamental, it's Earth. But now, as you said before, you don't know what's coming. And this is Aquarius.
Yeah, Aquarius also doesn't know what's coming next. it's always a surprise with Aquarius.
Yeah. They even don't know it by themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like to add something to that because what also interests me always with these readings is the sequence in which these cards come up. And we said it before that Cold and Whale and Orca Elders had the perfect sequence. That Cold came first and then Whale and Orca second. And this time you shuffle Capricorn first and then Aquarius.
Yeah.
And I think that this sequence makes so much sense because the Capricorn could be the Cold card and the Aquarius could be the Whale and Orca Elders because first we ground, first we focus.
Yeah.
First we do that work on earth, in ourselves, self-reflection. And now we come to Aquarius, aka the whale and orca elders now in my mind, and we start to spread.
Yeah.
It's an air sign, and now after that earthy work, we start to spread our wisdom. We come up, we step up, just as the cold card says, and I think the sequence, it makes so perfect sense.
And the Aquarius is the farthest away from Earth.
Yeah.
Which means there's no limits.
Yeah, you couldn't spread it even further.
As you said before, you built that building. I said it. I built that building, but you said you don't know how high it will be.
Yeah.
And
so you have the potential to spread whatever you have learned in that cold card message time period. Whatever you learned there, you have the ability to spread it limitless in any directions as far as possible. And I sense something. You did something right next to me. I need to say it because I observed you while I was saying all of that. You just split the deck, the astro deck into
unconsciously.
Yeah.
And now I'm freaking out.
I think you were just listening and you did something with your hands and you split those two decks into this deck into now I'm really freaking out because I see something.
Now we both freaking out.
What did you do?
I split it and I don't look at it because I was listening to you and I look at you. But with my thumb, I felt so much deep energy that I really thought I have to take a look at the card. And then we have Saturn. And that gives me goosebumps. And this is because why I'm freaking out now. Because amazing. This is really amazing. So amazing. I'm really freaking out. I'm freaking out for all of us. Because this is such a beautiful confirmation card.
Yeah.
Can't be better.
Yeah, this just happened
This
automatically.
is a fulfillment.
This was I can't describe how this was.
The multiverse is, and the divine is literally working with you.
Yeah. People, whatever you did now, whatever path you choose to go, whatever door you went through, this is the right path, okay? Just take that Saturn energy and go further and make that work and spread your wisdom, okay?
Yeah.
There's no other way you can go. If you decide now, after that reading, after these cards, no, I go another way, then you are really... I don't want to say it. I don't want to judge because I said it previously. We are judging so fast.
We don't judge because the divine will lead you to your path anyway. But these cards are so it can't be clearer.
Yeah.
It can't be. This is a fulfillment. This is literally a fulfillment. You have a great path.
Yeah.
You have a great path. I think you're going to be really a mentor and an influencer, and I don't mean YouTuber. I really mean influencer for maybe the whole world. So go on.
So whatever you're planning right now, whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever your goal is, really
go on. Don't look back.
Yeah.
Trust in yourself. By all means, trust in yourself because those cards are so clear. I'm also freaking out now because these are moments which I really felt so much deep connection to the divine. And as I always say, I'm just a transporter, but this gives me really goosebumps, which I can't explain how this is, which feeling that is.
Yeah, I cannot imagine what this is about. I cannot imagine what might come out of that. This gives me energies of, this is so big. This could be the next Gandhi, the next Nelson Mandela, or the next Elon Musk, or I don't know what. Something really big is coming.
You, as I said at the first card, you went your way. You did something.
Yeah.
You did something. You really prepare something. Maybe you are not aware of how mighty this is.
Yeah.
But you did something great. You did something, wow, just overwhelming, but in a positive way. And you have guidance.
That's crazy.
With the whales, with the elders, with your ancestors, with Saturn and the earth and the air. You just have to be careful at some point, but there's no limits for you.
Right, just have the Breath of the Cosmos card in your mind.
Yeah.
When you do all of that work.
Yeah.
Don't make the mistake of being too much me, myself, and I oriented.
Yeah.
I think it's great. We said it already right at the beginning with the cold card. It's good to do that self-work. It's good to look in yourself, but don't overdo it.
Yeah, because be aware of the fact that you need the whales and your elders and your guidance. You need them.
You need that support.
Yeah, you need that.
So take that support because it is given to you.
Yeah.
Just take it. Everyone needs help at some point. So let yourself be helped.
Yeah. Wow. Can't end better.
I think this is the most breathtaking reading we ever had.
Yeah.
I mean, each and every reading is... I mean, I already said it in like the previous reading. I think was the 5th or the 6th. I can't remember. But I said in each and every reading I'm freaking out. But this time...
we both freaked out.
I'm so much blown away that I have no words anymore.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything is said and done.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, it's not. It's not everything done. Go further.
Go further.
It's not everything said and done. It's not.
Don't stop doing whatever you do. Don't stop.
I mean, from our part, it's all said and done. Not for you. You have work to do.
Okay, now I know why you bring sweets beforehand.
Yeah, I just have.
We need energy for ourselves now.
Energy, fuel yourself up. I really had the feeling before we started we needed snacks.
I hope you have sweets also or snacks or something like that.
Something after that reading. You
drink
really
water and then eat your snacks.
Eat your snacks and then do it.
Then do it.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Okay. What are you doing?
I just want to do this.
Okay, we're playing instruments now. Ooh, what's happening now? You're playing the beautiful drum with the...
You go the right way.
You go the right way.
You go the right way.
Go further and don't look back. Again, improvisation just has the beginning.
Yeah, it is so important. You are going to be a very, very important person, influencer for so many people.
Yeah.
Maybe the whole world. As I said before, maybe a Gandhi, next Elon Musk, whatever. But you do it. You did it, and you are going to do it not only for yourself, but for everyone and for the divine good of all.
Yeah.
And this is a very exciting message which I can give. It is for me a pleasure to transport those messages, really.
Yeah, I already sense it because I think yeah, I have no words, just as I said.
You're blown away.
I'm blown away. What I wanted to say is I think we brought it all to a good end with that reading. But you see, we cannot stop to tell you how important this is, because I think we both know that feeling of when we start something and we don't really know if this works out, and then the motivation goes down a bit, and then we do not have the energy anymore to go further because we don't know what comes out of it.
Yeah.
If we knew that something extraordinary could come out of it, then we would have rather the motivation to go further. But when there's not the enlightenment of that, then it's a lack of motivation. And this is the reason why we cannot stop that reading. Because we're repeating ourselves with that message of you are freaking important.
You are freaking important.
And maybe you do not have that motivation right now because you started something and you do not know what comes out of it. That was what I tried to say.
Maybe you struggle a bit.
Maybe you struggle a bit. And this is so normal. When we start a project... Yeah, I have the rattles in my hand. I'm still playing music while I'm talking. Sorry. I put them down.
You don't have to. It's funny.
I'm taking them again. Okay, now what I want to say is you're important. Don't think that whatever project you started, even if you're not the next Elon Musk or Steve Jobs or Gandhi or whatever, it doesn't matter. Even if you have that little circle.
You are going to be a very important human being.
Yeah. Yeah.
You incarnated on this earth to now figure out. Figured it out. To now step into your power.
Yeah. And don't think that when you realize what comes out of that project, maybe in half a year or so, that when you see, oh, I'm not the next Steve Jobs or whatever. It's just my little community here in my town. I mean, how cool is that to have an influence on the whole town?
Yeah, right.
Even if it's just that, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
You cannot even imagine what this could influence in the future if you have the influence on a whole town. I mean, you know how fast things could spread. Mm-hmm. When there's one person in that town who's so inspired by your work, you don't know what comes next through that inspiration.
I would love to know that.
Yeah, I would also. Yeah.
Write it in the comment section. I would love to know that.
Yeah, exchange. Take that comment section as an how can we name it? As an inspiration pool.
Yeah.
For each and another.
Yeah.
Share your ideas. You don't have to say too much if this is a top secret project.
Oh, of course.
You don't have to share too much.
You can just say, oh, hey Jupiter, it's me.
It's me.
And then I will understand you. Just write, it's me, Jupiter.
Share as much as you like, as much as you wish and can. You don't have to overdo that. Yeah. But share your projects, your ideas, and see what the others even have in their mind, and inspire yourself.
Inspire yourself, inspire others. Just inspire. Inspiring. Just be inspiring.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
That's really, really beautiful.
I think if we couldn't make it clear how important you are, then I think I can't. Yeah. I don't know. I think we made it clear.
Okay, I can't stop it. This is now my intention now.
Okay, another card. Another card.
I just want to know. I'm really curious about if there's a spirit animal which is comes along with you, which is supporting you. Maybe it is your spirit animal which is...
Yeah, maybe this could be your motivation point where you say, I have that spirit animal right at my side who supports me.
Maybe it is your spirit animal. Maybe it is your totem. Maybe it is just... Not just, maybe it is your guidance now.
Yeah. An animal which holds the right medicine to support you with that project you've just started.
Right.
Let's see who it is. Okay, I take the rattlesnake.
But this is just a confirmation. Yeah. Really, we have passed 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, long ago, I think.
And this is. I want to clear it out now.
Yeah.
For the highest good of all.
Highest good
that
of all.
This will be just a confirmation card, just to see. Oh wow.
Who is it? Oh. No. This is
beautiful.
This is such an harmonious reading. I cannot believe it.
Right.
It is.
Now the peeps are freaking out because we don't say what it is.
Yeah, it is the dove spirit.
It is the dove spirit, and it brings just peace.
Yeah.
This is so much, really. And then we have the dove spirit. As I said before, it can be clearer, and it can't be crystal clearer. It is just pure. It is pure. It is really pure. It is a pure energy.
I think this also gives a little bit more direction. This gives a bit more a more detailed picture of everything, because I've repeated myself with that Steve Jobs and Elon Musk thing, but I think this is something else.
Yeah.
I think this is not an innovation in the sense of technology. I think, I started with Gandhi. I think it's more something like that. I think you will be an inspiration in a human sense, in a humanitarian sense. And I think what we said before with that charity and welfare thing, I think we were not that wrong with that.
Yeah.
I think you're someone who will
brings healing with it.
Yeah, you bring healing for this planet, and this is the thing, top priority which we need on this planet. It's healing. So many things are destroyed, not only materially on this planet. So it's our minds, it's our way of how we behave in front of each other. It's everything. So much destruction on this planet. That's the top priority thing which we need is healing, and you will bring that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if this is for people or humanity. Or environment or animals, doesn't matter, but you are going to be very important for healing. Maybe you are going to be a healer, a next Gandhi or something. Yeah. You are very important. This is a really, I get goosebumps again. This is a crystal clear message.
Yeah, and this is also a sign that the work you did through that cold card we got at the very beginning, I think this was mostly self-healing you did.
Yeah.
It was discovering. It was the search for what am I here for, the finding of a purpose. Yeah, that all it wasn't. But I think the most thing you did was self-healing.
Yeah.
I think this is now.
And now you're ready to heal others. To help and support for healing.
Now you're even more important now through that dove's bird. You're even more important.
You are now even more important.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now I need a snack.
As I said, and the dove has wings. And I said before, the Aquarius is the farthest away from Earth. There's no limit. It is limitless. Spread in the multiverse. Spread it. Do it. Just do it. And you will hopefully bring peace and healing. You are now with this card, as you said before, and I will say at this point, I don't feel any female or male energy here now.
This could be anyone. This is open.
Because often I feel some energies, but this is open.
This is very open and limitless.
Yeah.
Yep.
My peeps, okay. I would say we should stop here because this is very, very beautiful. I can't add something. I just have, since we have Capricorn and Aquarius and then Saturn came up, since then I have goosebumps.
It was crazy from the beginning on with that triangle of cold and the whales and the breath of the cosmos. This was already something very crazy. But then it went even crazier with each and every card.
And I think when the peeps are later on, will see the cards in the video. It is something else when you talk about. But when you are talking about and then simultaneously see those cards, it brings another energy with it. And I hope you will get goosebumps too. And
dove bumps.
Dove bumps. Really.
We need to
such beautiful cards.
We need to see how we place those cards on our little pink circle we always have.
We will find a way.
Yeah, we really need to arrange them. How many cards are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow.
We will find a way.
We will find a way. You will see how it comes out.
Yeah.
Great.
So, my peeps, this is so beautiful. I don't want to make a harmonic sound with this one, I won't end it with the one which we began, because the sounds are just teeny tiny sweet.
Yeah, peaceful.
Peaceful. So my peeps, we say bye. We love you and
we appreciate you.
Of course. And do everything what you do it with love.
Yep.
And in this case, bye-bye.
Always choose love and don't let your fears shut your open doors. Because love is a divine open door, shining directly through your heart, ready to accompany you on your own unique path. But Jupiter,
Yeah?
tell me, when will the next reading come?
I wish I could tell you, but this is what I unfortunately can't tell you exactly.
It's okay.
Because these message of the day readings will happen when I sense or receive a direct call from Spirit. So these readings will probably come up irregularly. But you're welcome to stay connected to my channel so that you don't miss any divine messages.
I will, of course.
You're welcome. And do not forget, always trust in yourself, surrender into the divine, and be as curious, funny, and as brave as a duckling ready to take off. Thank you for flying with the cosmic duckling.